and welcome to the Great Debate, which is just a posh way of saying, oh, a massive Barney. The topic, you've got to fake news to make news. I'm Stephen K. Amos, and I'll be presiding over matters today, right? And it's due to my extensive knowledge and experience of words. I come from a big family, and I learned how to argue, yeah. Not just to survive, but to get noticed. Can you imagine sitting around a dinner table, me and all my siblings, my brother looks at my mum, points to me and says, "Who is that?" Growing up, I used to get in the most stupid of arguments with my twin sister. I once had a full-blown row with her over who could do the poshest English accent. I tried so hard that mine lasted forever. Still, I won the argument. Don't know where that came from. Who here today, for example, is an only child? Yeah? Well, let me tell you this. You are probably shit at fighting. Yeah. The more siblings you have, ladies and gentlemen, the more skilled you are at doing stuff. Yeah? You with one sibling, at best, you can probably take on a mugger. With my 7 siblings, I could probably defeat Islamic State. I learned how to argue and fight in the playground when I was at school. And that is how come today, as a fully grown man, I'm very good at fighting children. In our household, we soon became the masters of reading between the lines. My parents rarely said anything directly, but their faces told a story. In many ways, they were the first emojis. And in this modern age, oh my goodness, we witness so many arguments online. As now there's something you young people deal with, the internet troll, the troll. When I was growing up, a troll lived under a fucking bridge. And now they've got keyboards. My generation, we dealt with issues like adults by putting dog shit through people's letterboxes. And of course, when you challenge people, what do? They cry, "I'm entitled to an opinion, an opinion." But I always thought, ladies and gentlemen, an opinion was something that was measured and considered. So, on your behalf, and for the purposes of this debate, I looked it up in the Oxford English Dictionary, the official Bible of words. Opinion, definition 1, a judgment not necessarily based on fact, knowledge, or understanding. Definition 2, a statement of fact by an expert professional. So which one is it? It's no wonder it's so confusing. So I went further back. Opinion, from the Latin word opinare, which means I think, as opposed to spouting shit. Which in Latin is ejaculare excretum. I thank you. So tonight, 2 teams of fiercely intelligent, factually negligent comedians will argue the notion that you have to fake news to make news. And was it not famed American poet Walt Whitman who said, "Whatever satisfies the soul is truth." So what satisfies your soul? Love? Family? That's your truth? You know what my truth is? A honey-glazed Hugh Jackman. Oh, sorry. Just forgot where I was for a second. Picasso, he also told us that art is the light that enables us to realize the truth. But what would he know? He couldn't even draw a face properly. So, no doubt our debaters will be using humor and jokes to support their arguments. But only you guys can decide whether something is actually funny, right? And that, ladies and gentlemen, is your job tonight, okay? Now, I also appreciate that comedy is the most subjective art form in the world. I, for example, tonight could do a great joke about ugly people, and you guys here would find it hilarious. And you guys would find it offensive. So I wouldn't do it. Out of respect of you and your kind. The negative team has a nose for news. So tonight, they'll be making the case for real news, hard news, good news, and bad. They're living in the real world, where facts matter, and headlines hardly ever contain the words, "struth." I'm British, I have no idea what that means. The job of the affirmative team is to convince you that fiction is fact, that up is down, and that Big Brother was better in book form. They will lie to you. They will manipulate you. They will look you in the eyes and tell you they've never felt this way about anyone before. And then they'll sneak out in the middle of the night and never call again.